Hi, I'm Steph. I'm hanging out in Moab today where it's approximately 1,000,000 degrees. So I thought I would answer this letter about stoves. It seemed kind of appropriate. Steph, how did you ventilate the truck while cooking? Any problems with the propane fumes? Chase. Chase, this is a really good question, and it's a pretty complicated answer as it turns out. So, for years and years and years, I've been cooking in all sorts of enclosed spaces. Anything from a bibbleur tent to a portaledge with the fly on, to snow caves, to different vehicles, Honda Fit, truck, Honda Element, van. A lot of cooking in enclosed spaces. So recently, my friends at MSR informed me that it is not recommended to use a stove in any enclosed space ever, which was kind of a shock to me because I was like, well, how are you supposed to cook anything? I don't know. So, that being said, this information is purely coming from me and no one else. I've cooked in a lot of enclosed spaces. It's worked out really well. I'm assuming you're probably not like roasting a turkey or making chili from scratch with dry beans. It's probably pretty utilitarian style cooking, right? Boiling some water, heating some stuff up, maybe stir frying some vegetables. If it's raining and super windy, it is tough because you obviously want to roll the windows all the way down because you don't want it to smell. You might not want it to be super hot inside there. If it's raining and windy, you're just going to be able to crack the windows very slightly, and it's not ideal. If it's not raining or windy and there's not mosquitoes, open those windows all the way up because, it's just going to be a little nicer in there. I have a friend who did a really cool thing with his windows because a lot of times bugs are the problem. And he actually made these, with a sewing machine, he sewed screens that were kind of like a pocket sleeve almost. And then he had the front windows rolled down all the way, slipped the pocket screen over the door, and then closed the door. And then now you can have windows all the way down and have mesh screens over them. I think that's super brilliant. I haven't done it yet, but I want to do it, even in the van, because sometimes you want those front windows all the way down and there's bugs happening. So that's a good little tip. And remember, you should never cook inside an enclosed space, ever, 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 ever. And if you do, be really careful and enjoy your dinner.